Let's look at how to solve radical equations that have two terms. The first step is to isolate one of the terms by itself on one side of the equal sign. Then we can raise both sides to the power that's going to cancel out that term. So if you have a square root, you'd square both sides. Then we simplify, and if there's still a radical left, we repeat the process. At the end, we have to make sure to check our solutions to make sure that they are true solutions. If we have the example, the square root of 4y plus 12 minus the square root of y minus 6 equals 6, to isolate the first term, we'd add the second term to both sides. Now we can square both sides to cancel out the first term. We FOIL out the right, simplify. Now we can subtract 30 and y from both sides. Now we've isolated the remaining radical term. But I noticed that all of the coefficients are divisible by 3, so just to get some simpler numbers, I'll divide everything by 3. That's an optional step. Now we can square both sides again, repeating the process, and simplify. Now we're looking to get a quadratic, and it needs to be equal to 0, so I'll subtract 6y and add 96 to both sides. Here I have a lot of options as to how to solve this quadratic. We could use the quadratic formula, which is useful when you're not sure it's easily factorable. Use the box method or some other method. If I look at this, I say my two numbers have to multiply to 132 and add to negative 28. Well, I tried a few options, and there are some that work. Negative 6 and negative 22. Multiply those, you get 132. Add them, you get 28. That's what would happen when you FOILed that out. So our solutions are 6 and 22. But I do have to check those solutions to see if they're real solutions. So if I plug 6 back into the original equation, I end up with the statement 6 equals 6. It could be 10 equals 10, 12 equals 12, whatever. As long as it's a true statement, that number is a solution to the problem. If we check 22 by plugging it in, we also get a true statement. So 6 and 22 are both solutions to the problem.